What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of the vlog. Today, I'm going to make a tutorial video like some of you guys suggested. Have to open up Premiere Pro. Might take a while, so I'm going to speed it up. Then, once Premiere Pro is open, it'll ask you to create a new project, open an existing one, or create a team project. Go ahead and click on new project. Put in your name, title of your, put in the title of your project, and then make sure you're saving in a location where you know where it will be, otherwise you will never find it again. Then once you've chosen your project name, the location, and check that everything's going to be saved in a specific spot, go OK, and it'll open up a new project. Then once you got that open, you can either go File, Import. You go File, where was it? You can go File and then go right down to Import, or you could use the shortcut Control I, which I use. I don't know what it is for Macs, but I'm using it Windows. Then you go search for all your footage, click on the footage you want, or just the folder. And just go down and find the file you want. For me it was the one at the end. Well, the second last from the end. And then you go open. Once that imports the files, it'll do a little loading thing down the bottom right. Yep, bottom right. And then go over and double click on the file you want, and it'll open up over here, over where I'm messing around. And then go I, and just what I'm doing is scrubbing across the file, searching for where I want to cut it. Then go O for out, and then drag that clip down to your timeline. And then go over and rename the sequence so you don't lose it if you have more files. Once you've titled your sequence, just continue scrubbing. If you have one really long piece of footage, just continue to scrub through it and find all the little pieces you want. When you get to a certain section, go I, go to the end of that section and go O. And then yeah, it's pretty much just repeat it. Or you go to another clip which I don't have and do the same thing. Don't just drag your really long file straight from the media browser to your sequence. Otherwise you have to go through the whole thing and search for the proper files, the proper spots. And once you've done that, I then went on to okay, once you have all your files in your sequence that you want, if you want to get rid of your audio, which I do, you go over to the little lock. See where there's that little you go over to the little padlock, click on the where it says V1 or wherever your footage is, and then it'll just lock it off so it doesn't move, and then go over and click over and get rid of your audio if you don't want it. And then once you've done that, I started to reorder where I wanted my files. So I cut out bits, cut clips shorter, and then moved the clips I wanted around in particular spots. Also, by doing this, it shortened my actual length of my video. Once I had, just speed it up for you guys. Once I had all the clips in the right order, I went to the start of the sequence and went I, and then came to the end of the sequence and went O. After that, I did my title. It's pretty basic. So what you do is you go T, and it'll come up with a little text thing. Then you go type in your text, and then you go over to graphics and adjust everything. And then once that's done, so yeah, you go over to graphics, and then you can adjust the positioning, the size of your font size. Just make sure when you're adjusting your font size that your text is highlighted, otherwise it won't work. Then click enter. If your footage has this, in the sequence, if it has this red line, it means it needs to be rendered. Render just makes it run smoother. And then after, once it's rendered, might take a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes. I then went along and watched my video, and then I went and found an audio clip, music, to go with it. I just have a bunch of pre-downloaded audio clips. This one was way too long for what I needed, so I went down and did, and I cut the end of it. Double click on the audio bar, and you can make it bigger so you can see the lines. And then you come to the end, then you cut it where you want it. I usually go a little bit past the end of it whilst I'm listening to the track. And then you fade it out. So you go up to, you click on your audio clip. I just pulled that thing out further because why not? So you go up to editing, click on your audio clip, find a spot on your audio where you want it to start to fade. Click up here on the little marker, then come to the end and click at the end as well. Click that same button, and then come down here and then just make that a little bigger because I can't see it. And then just drag it until you get down to as low as you want to go. Make sure you review your clip before you actually export. And then you can either go up to File. Okay, you can either go up to File and then go Export. And then Export Sequence. But make sure that you have the blue box around your clip before you go export. You can either go export or you can go Control M. Which is what I do. You can go Control M, which is what I do. And then you come down here, you go format, H.264 is the format everyone uses. And then you have all these presets, which is good. If I'm not uploading to YouTube, I usually go high quality 1080p. And then I go export, but because this is on YouTube, I use the YouTube 1080p full HD. Now export takes depending on how large your clip is, mine's only about 40 seconds long, so it'll only take a minute to export. But if it's like 6 minutes long, it'll take a couple of, it takes half an hour, it's crazy. I don't know what's happening with that, but that's okay. And then once it's exported, go ahead and find out where you exported that to, and then open it and review your footage, and you have one completed clip. Anyway, have fun with this. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's really zoomed out. Okay, let's cut off my head. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share, watch all my other videos, and yeah, enjoy.